Okay, first video in the new place. Looking planty. Yeah. Do you want to be in the video? You're in the video now. I've been playing all morning. Time for sleeps? Maybe? Maybe? Okay, can you just chill out maybe for a little bit? Hey guys, it's Kay. Welcome back to my channel. It is my first official video in my temporary home, so I tried to make the scene as nice as possible. You can see plants in the background. I hope that's nice. Also the humidifier. Lovely. Right now we're at 44%, which is not really good enough. So I probably have to get a new humidifier, like a more powerful one. As you can see, everybody looks pretty healthy, right? Everybody looks pretty good. Calatheas look pretty good. So, and I have a bean right here. And can I lift up the head? Yep, there's the bean. You can see, you can see a bean nose. So we're chilling. We're having a good time. So, welcome back to my channel. So for those of you who have never been to my channel before, hello, I'm Kay. I'm a professional home organizer and soprano and home enthusiast here in the Boston area, and I'm here to inspire you to live a more organized life. So I have done in the past like a monthly seasonal favorites thing, but I haven't done that for a while, probably even since like last year. But I did do a roundup of all the things I was trying in 2018, and I let you know which ones were my favorites, and I'd like to do the same thing in this video. So these are all the things that I've been using in 2019, whether they be for my home, personal use, for my dog, for organizing, and these are the things that really stood out to me. So that's what I'm going to talk about to you today. So disclaimer, some of the products I'm going to mention in today's video I have been paid to talk about in the past. They have been a sponsor of the channel, and the reason they have paid me to talk about them and I have accepted their payment is because I like the products. So this video today is not sponsored, so this is 100% my opinion. They are getting a shout out for free, but disclaimer, I have been paid to talk about these products in the past, but I actually like them, so I'm going to mention some of those to you today. And secondly, every product I mentioned today will be available for purchase down in my Amazon store. That is an affiliate link. That means I get a small commission if you buy from those links. If you do not feel comfortable doing that for some reason, you can use the Google, because I will tell you the exact name of all these products. So disclaimers out of the way, let's get started. So the first thing I have been trying in 2019 and I cannot get enough of, I wish they would sponsor me, but I don't think that's gonna happen, is stasher bags. Stasher bags are these awesome, they're a more environmentally conscious replacement for plastic, single-use plastic Ziploc bags. I mean, I won't say single-use, you can definitely reuse them, but they're not as durable as a stasher bag, and they're not made of plastic, they're made of silicone. And the great thing about stasher bags, and I haven't done enough of this stuff, is that you can cook things in them, you can use them, you can freeze them, you can microwave them, you can do all kinds of stuff with them that's sort of unconventional. You can like use them to take your salad for lunch, and you can just shake up the salad. It's like so cool. The Stasher Instagram has all of these awesome ideas about how to use stasher bags, and I cannot get enough of these bags. They are a little expensive, but considering they can be used many times, and you can stick them in the dishwasher when they're not clean. They come out really clean. They're one of my favorite things I've been using all year. Again, it was a bit of an investment up front, but they're fantastic. They come in all these cute colors and sizes. The great thing about them is they are available at Target, and I think they sell the little tiny size at CVS too, so they're pretty readily available. But Stasher, I love you. Please sponsor me. I would definitely talk about your product. Stasher, if you're seeing this video, slide into my DMs. Let's talk, because your product is everything. Actually, my favorite use for Stasher this year was when I fell down the stairs at Jordan Hall at a gig, which was super fun. I really messed up my knee, and I put a bunch of ice in the stasher bag because I don't know where my like ice pack was. I put a bunch of ice in the stasher bag and used that as an ice pack. It worked great. I mean, the uses are endless. So okay, I'll stop talking about stasher bags now. Next are OXO Fresh Savers. It's Editing K here. It's been a long day. I've recorded a lot of videos. The product is not called Fresh Savers. I don't know what that is. It's called Green Savers. So if you're looking for it, it's called Green Savers, not Fresh Savers. I don't know what those are. They're probably something completely different, but they're not the product I'm talking about. Like containers for your fridge. Now before I had been using the Progressive brand of like produce keepers, and those work really well, but they're not exactly the most modular items. And they're kind of a funny shape. They're kind of graduated and they take up a lot of space. The thing I love about the OXO brand is that they are modular and stackable. So you can sort of pretty much play Tetris in your refrigerator and figure out like, you know, what can go where, and you can basically extend that whole crisper drawer area, which I don't think they allow you enough storage for fruits and vegetables. At least for our household, we always fill up those crisper drawers, and then what do you do? So I love that as an alternative to keep berries, extra lettuce, and you know that if you buy like kale, it's super long. They have a really long one which you can put kale in and it fits, and you just replace a little packet every now and again when it's running out of. I think it absorbs the ethylene coming from vegetables. I don't know. It works great, and of course it's from OXO, one of my favorite brands. So OXO Fresh Savers.
Green Savers.
We love her. Best thing I've tried in my fridge. Third is Dashlane. Of course, I've been paid to talk about Dashlane in the past, but Dashlane really has saved my life. Dashlane is a service that will save your passwords, so you don't have to remember passwords every time you log into a new site, because the number of times I have pressed I forgot my password or like reset password, it's insane. Like I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna log into Anthropologie and do a little shopping, and I forgot my username and password. That is one of the more frustrating things, especially if I'm gonna pay bills or something like that. I just want to get it done. And if you have to go through the process of like resetting your password and like then checking your email and doing the whole, no, I cannot do it anymore. So Dashlane has really been helpful for not having me do that, and I love it. And plus the VPN, you cannot go wrong with that. That's gonna stop you from getting your IP address found when you're live streaming and stuff like that. So it's been a really wonderful service. I've really enjoyed using it, and plus its logo is a deer, and for some reason it resonates with me, so that's so dumb, but I love Dashlane. Definitely check it out. I think my affiliate link does still work down in the description, so I will put that down there. I think you can get a free trial. It's awesome. Do it. Number 4 is no surprise if you've seen any videos on my channel, and that is command hooks. Command hooks, still one of my favorite things. I've been talking about command hooks since I started organizing things. And command hooks still like up there in the top 5 favorite things. They are made by a company called 3M. I don't know, they're a Fortune 500 company. So I'm sure you've heard of them, but command hooks can be used in dozens of ways. My favorite hack, again, still the little holder for the ponytail holders. That is still my favorite hack for command hooks. Again, command hooks, not 100% like damage free. They work better on a semi-gloss paint, and if you have a matte paint, you do have to be very careful, and I have taken the paint away with the command hooks, even if I've been careful. I also want to tell you that the clear command hook strips, not as good as the opaque ones. That's just something I found. No hate, but command hooks, one of my favorite things, especially for renters if you don't want to stick a bunch of holes in your walls, or if you're like living in dorms. They're a great alternative for putting stuff in the wall. They do work. They do fall down from time to time, so I wouldn't be putting like a really valuable painting up or a mirror up with 3M hooks, but command hooks, they are amazing. Number 5 is Maker's Cloths by my really lovely colleague, Melissa Maker, from the YouTube channel Clean My Space. I'm sure you've heard of her if you're watching my channel. And I think they have 1 million something subscribers. Their channel is all about cleaning, and Melissa has created this brand of microfiber cleaning cloths, and this doesn't sound exciting, but for me, they are the best microfiber cleaning cloths. I did try them for a few weeks before I agreed to be paid to talk about them, because that's how I roll. But they are the best. They are the fluffiest, and the fluffy thing just really makes a difference. They're like nice and thick, and they come in a teeny size that's like this big. That is absolutely perfect for cleaning plants. If you guys missed my cleaning plants video, you should watch it. These cloths are worth every penny. They're a little bit more expensive than buying cloths at like Target or of course the dollar store, but you're gonna go through those a lot faster. So and because they're microfiber, you will be in danger of leaking little microfibers. They're made of plastic, by the way, if you don't know. Microfibers into the rivers and streams if you don't wash them using a microfiber catch bag like Guppy Friend or something like Coraball. I will link those down in the description below. It says help to prevent micro plastic pollution, but however, they are a very eco-friendly solution because it prevents you from using a lot of paper towels and stuff. So, and it allows you to clean with just water. You don't have to use cleaning solution. You can, but you don't have to use cleaning solution. I've made a huge difference using just water with these guys. So Maker's Cloths, definitely high on the list. A great gift if you're gifting to someone who likes to clean. I don't know. I like to clean. I like gifts like that. If you're the kind of person that would like a vacuum cleaner or some cleaning cloths for Christmas or your birthday, let me know, or Hanukkah. Let me know down in the comments. Those aren't the kinds of gifts that a lot of people think of that people would like because you're giving a gift. You're like, oh, here, have a gift of something you can clean with. It's kind of a weird thing to be giving, but I like those. I like those. Leave a comment if you like those too. Number 6 is another product I haven't paid to talk about, but I really, really like them, and they are the heavyweight scrub gloves. They are the most fun scrubbing gloves I've ever used in my entire life. I tell everybody about them. I'm like not even joking. And I was just talking to my friend Derek the other day. He's a big car enthusiast, and he's got a grill, and he's like big into the house, like the house maintenance, housework kind of. He's very domestic, my friend Derek. He was really excited when I told him about these gloves because he can like detail the car, he can clean the deck, he can do all kinds of things just with the power of his hands. And I am very excited for him to try a pair. I just love them. So if you guys missed that video, I will link it in a card up above so you can watch it. I cleaned almost the entire house with the scrub gloves and some other things, and it was super fun. And again, they make you feel like you're boxing, which is also a very fun thing. So anything to make cleaning a little more fun, I am definitely a fan of. And I also will say that the people who represent the company are super, super, super nice, very enthusiastic about what they do. So I definitely am a fan of representing, you know, small independent brands who are really passionate about what they do. So give them a look down below. Heavyweight scrub gloves, they're good. Number 6 is something I've been using on my dog for years, and this year, since there has been a lot of rain and snow here in Massachusetts, I have found them especially helpful, and I will recommend them year after year. They are My Busy Dog boots or shoes, and they are the greatest thing for keeping your floor clean if you live in an area where there's lots of like weather. If you live in a place where there is lots of salt on the sidewalks, you can really irritate your dog's feet by taking them across all of that salt and stuff in the wintertime. So the boots can protect your dog's paws from getting irritated, dried out, cracked. The thing about the boots is you gotta start them inside and then take them outside. Not all dogs are gonna really love to wear shoes. We started Clover when he was about 4 months old, 5 months old, wearing the shoes inside for a few weeks, and then we took him on his first walks, and he is totally used to them now. He can run at the park with them. He is like Michael Jordan with those things on. They have treads at the bottom. They don't last forever though. The rubber wears out and they get sort of holes in them, but I order him a new pair like almost every year, and they're fabulous. I do think they're a Massachusetts-based company, but they are awesome. If you're curious, Clover does wear a size 2. He does have big feet like his mom. So, but you can easily measure your dog's foot by like tracing it on a piece of paper and then like measuring it. So My Busy Dog boots, one of my favorite things, and thank goodness for clean floors and clean paws. Number 8 is laundress detergent and detergent-like products. I have converted myself this year to fancy laundry detergents. I did try another laundry detergent that was, I guess, fancier, that was $25 earlier this year. You can see the review. I'll also link it in a card up above. I'm giving myself lots of things to link. I hope I remember. Anyway, that laundry detergent I didn't like as much as laundress because I had been using laundress for longer actually, and I really, really like it. I think mostly it's because of the smell. I think partially because it makes the experience of doing laundry feel, to me, slightly luxurious. Is that dumb? Yeah, maybe. Do the products work? Yeah, they do. And they probably don't work better than like All or Gain or whatever, but they work. And I feel like when I'm doing my laundry with laundress products, I feel like I get a very like Sex in the City feeling, like it's like fancy, like it's glam. I feel, I have that feeling, and I really like doing laundry much better when I feel like I'm using fancy products. I didn't say it wasn't dumb. It is dumb, but laundress products do work. They smell good, and they're fancy and make laundry less annoying. Maybe if you're doing laundry every day, maybe not do that. But if you're like, you know, if it's you and like another person in your house and you're doing laundry, you know, once a week, it's a nice investment. It's a great housewarming gift, you know, for somebody who's just moved into their first place with like their own washer and dryer. How cute would that be? A little basket full of laundress products. So, you're welcome. You're welcome. Number 9 is the Brava M6. That is the robot mop that just came out from iRobot a few months ago. Maybe, it's probably more than a few months ago. It's probably several months ago. Anyway, it is the upgraded version of the Brava 380T, which was the mop we had previous, which was their most advanced robot mop that they have. And now they have a new robot mop called the M6, and it is fantastic. I have been loving this thing since I've had it. It's made my life so much easier. It does have its flaws. I didn't get to say in the review what I found sort of wrong with it because I had it, I don't know how long I had it before I did the review, maybe a month or so. But I do find in the middle of the night, occasionally it comes on and goes doo 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 doo, and just sort of just sings and makes weird chirpy sounds. That's the only problem I found with it. It might be, that sounds like a programming problem, and I feel like they'll patch that in an update, so I don't really think it's such a big deal, but I just wanted to put that out there. But otherwise, it works perfectly, and I definitely recommend it. I do still think it's $500, so that's a big ask, a big investment, but if you don't want to mop your floors, I'll pay $500. All right, the last thing that's changed my life this year that I have been using is a moisture probe for my plants. So if you've seen my channel for any length of time in the past year, you know that I have become an insane plant mom, and I have lots and lots of plant babies. And having lots of plant babies, I like the action of watering plants. I like filling up my watering can and going around and watering plants. It's one of the more zen activities in my life. However, I like to do it so much that I tend to overwater. So if you are this person who tends to overwater or doesn't know when to water your plants, a moisture probe is the best thing you can buy. It's like $10 or less on Amazon, and it just works. It doesn't need batteries. It just measures how moist or dry the soil is. You stick it in the soil, it gives you a reading, and then you can decide whether or not to water your plant, and it's pretty much fail-safe. So if you are a plant owner and you have issues with like oversaturating your plants with water, they're drowning, they're like, ah! Or if you like never water your plants and like one day you're like, I wonder if my plant needs water. You can stick the moisture probe in, see whether or not your plant is dry and sad, give it a good drink, love it. So a moisture probe, even though I've had plants for a long time and I don't want to stick my finger in the soil. I don't. I like my nails clean. I don't want to do it. So let the moisture probe do it instead. There. Okay, you guys, well, those are the wonderful things from 2019 that I have been absolutely loving. If you guys want to talk about other products you've enjoyed or you want me to try, leave a comment down below and maybe I'll look into trying some of those products. I mean, there's honorable mention, there's a bunch of things. I do still love my Dyson. I'm using that right now in the house because I haven't set up my robot vacuums in this temporary space, because why would you do that? And I love my Nintendo Switch. You guys know I love that. But I mean, those are the things that have really stuck out to me and I think would be a benefit for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are having a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one.